This is The Download from Sounds Profitable, your daily source for the essential news in the business of podcasting, brought to you by Spreaker from iHeart. I'm Gavin Gaddis, in for Tom Webster. Here's what you need to know for today, Wednesday, February 7th. Up first, more than a third of marketers will increase their brand marketing investments this year, from eMarketer. According to new WARC data, the percentage of respondents who focus on growing brand over performance has increased 13% since 2022, with a projected 5% increase in 2024. To give some insight into this for the world of podcasting, we spoke to Cumulus Media Chief Insights Officer, Pierre Bouvard. Here's what he had to say. Quote, WARC's report that marketers will increase brand spend is huge news for podcasting. Brand building is being known before you're needed. Brand campaigns create future demand. Dentsu's recent attentiveness study with Lumen found audio ads outperform video for attention and brand recall. With over 50% of U.S. 18 to 49-year-olds listening to podcasts monthly, marketers looking to build their brand should look no further than podcasting and AM/FM radio. End quote. Bouvard recommends the key best practice for brands to adopt is using brand effect studies that can quantify awareness, consideration, brand favorability, and purchase intent over simple attribution studies that only take website traffic into account. Next up, meet Podcast X-Ray. Bumper has released a new research tool for free in hopes of better empowering the wider podcast industry. The tool was originally developed by Dan Meisner as a way to get up to speed on a podcast one is unfamiliar with. Details like language spoken, whether a podcast is episodic or serial, publishing trends, contact information, monetization, episode breakdowns, and technical details are all collected from the podcast feed to provide the show's X-Ray. This provides a lightweight, free tool that'll prove useful for many aspects of podcast production and the industry overall. The end result is a lightweight, free tool that'll prove useful for many corners of the podcasting world. Up next, Toyota signs Eli Manning and Brock Purdy as national partners and announces plans for Super Bowl 58 as, quote, the official automotive partner of the NFL, end quote. As the headline says, Toyota Motor North America has signed 2 quarterbacks to appear in Toyota advertisements nationwide on both digital and linear platforms. In addition to being the lead sponsor of the Super Bowl experience at the NFL's football theme park in the lead up to the big game, Toyota will also be airing a 30-second commercial during the Super Bowl proper, which, as we learned yesterday, comes with a price tag that could buy 300 million 60-second host-read podcast ads. The automotive brand is also partnering with 2 football-related podcasts during the run-up to the Super Bowl, sponsoring a charity trivia game on Green Light with Chris Long and a football-inspired food challenge on The Dave Chang Show. And finally, AI-powered podcast ad producer AudioStack raises £2.5 million. London-based startup AudioStack has raised the £2.5 million to continue developing AI-powered voice ad tech, which, for those of you in the U.S. audience, that comes to about a hair over 3.1 million USD. The system will allow users to build ad creative with a generative AI that can generate text-to-speech and add music to the end result. Be sure to check out all the links to every article mentioned right in your podcast listening app or at soundsprofitable.com, where you can also subscribe to the newsletter version. The Download is written and produced by Brian Barletta, myself, and Tom Webster. For Sounds Profitable, I'm Gavin Gaddis. Download us tomorrow.